Hey guys, how you doing? Well, I'm gonna do my last and final speech. This is for speech class 1608, and this is a persuasive speech. So let's talk a little bit about stock market, right? And well, I had a whole audience below that camera, so I'm gonna do some question about the stock market, and from that point I'm gonna say something about stock market. Like I'm gonna develop those questions, I'm gonna answer those questions to the public. So well, let's start right now. Well, the stock market is one of the places where people often lose their money. So I was wondering why they have to do in order to gain some money. Where do they have to invest money, and when is gonna be the right time to put money in? Uh, so let's say the first question. Uh, do you know when will be the right moment to put money in?
I don't know.
All right. Do you know which one is the main factor to put the money in?
I don't know.
Uh, where investor should put the money in?
I don't know.
All right. So let's put it like that. I think I made my conclusion, and I think that there is three important things to be considered before investing hard-earned money, which is the state of economy. This is number one. Financial status of the company. Number second, and third, and finally, the market sales opportunity. When you can get all the three things together, of course you can make a good investment. So let's talk about economy. I think economy is actually the most important thing I will have to consider at any time while I'm doing an investment. Economy plays a role during investment. Investors always look forward for information through internet, websites, television, magazines, newspaper, radio, etc. But what they try to do is to get some information about fluctuation, demand, supply, deflation, inflation, and projections for the near future on the economy. So whenever they try to make an investment and put the money in companies, really companies that they know, that they actually know for a fact, they actually look for the economy of the country. Let's make an example. When people was about to make an investment in Apple company, what they first do was look for the economy of United States country. Back in 2002, the economy in the United States was pretty good. So there was a main factor to be considered whenever they try to put the money in that company. Sometimes people might depend on what the media says. It's up to what the articles, newspaper, magazine, TV shows, internet, and more show to us. A clear particular information only used to verify and create potential investments in stock markets, mutual funds, or bonds. Alright, the second thing what I'm gonna tell us right now is about the financial status of the company. It requires a lot of attention, specifically in accounting. Whenever you're gonna put your money in, or whenever you're gonna do an investment on a stock market, you should know about the company that you're gonna put the money in. You should make your research. You should go to the website and get some information about the financial status. about the accounting, about the audit. Make an audit of the company. Make something really, really good. Look for the income statement, look for the balance sheet, look for the cash flow. But you should barely know something about accounting in order to make a good statement. Those are just clues of how to deal with income money and outcome money. And this is why it's very important to understand finance, having a knowledge of what accounting is, making projections and estimates of how much money are we going to spend, when are we going to spend it, how much supplies do we have, demand, and finally productions. As an example, I can say, and I can mention that telephone company Sprint. Sprint is a mobile company that buys cell phones and devices from suppliers like Motorola, Samsung, HTC, and they make the profit according to the numbers of sales and according to what the servers are giving to the customers. For them, the main important thing is sales and the service. So from that point, they make an estimate, and every 3 months they have a balance sheet. Last, I can say something about marketing sales opportunity. It's really important to understand how the market works through sales and opportunity. The sense of marketing is developing products and service to meet buyer needs, creating a product or a service that satisfies the customer. Everything is related to the customer, what the customer needs, and it's about quality, economy, process, attention, and efficiency. So those are just a few things to be considered before the buyer picks something from the market. If you had an issue, if you have something that you want to buy, like let's go to Best Buy, let's find something like a video game, something like that. Before you make a before you buy something, before you make a purchase in some article, you potentially know what to verify and what are you looking for. Looking for the quality of the product. As an example, I can say that you have 3 consoles of video games, which are Xbox, PS3, and Nintendo Wii. So you compare all of these 3, and then you become a selective person, determine on what you might think and determine on what you learn from your research. And this is actually marketing. Compare prices and see the place, price, product, and potential sales. Remember, make a comparison of service and choose which is the better competition. Choose which have the better strategy sales. In conclusion, I can say that investors lose money because of the information that they are dealing with. In most of the cases, when they try to find for information, they find the wrong information. Explain myself. When they are going to the website and they look for some company, they make a research on that company. But in most of the cases, the same investors that are making the research in the same company, they try to mess with the whole system, creating fake news. This is how the market works. So this is when you have to be smart and make your research on your own, learning from last experience and creating the whole difference between you and the people who is investing money. Don't forget that in specific cases, when you look for something, you have to consider three important things. And of course, when you're gonna make an investment on the stock market, you will say, first thing, let's see the economy of the country. The second thing, let's see the financial statement of the company. And the third thing and last, the opportunities of sales in market area. So thanks guys for pay attention to my conversation in the stock market. My name is Juan HolguiN. I have my audience just below that camera. So I hope you enjoy this speech. Don't forget me. And this is my personal speech for 1608 speech class. Alright? Thanks guys. Have a good one.